What is a first-party special needs trust? My name is Andrew Ayers. I'm an estate planning and business law attorney, and today we're going to talk about one of the types of special needs trusts. Now, a special needs trust is a special type of trust that we create when you have a child or a family member who is receiving government benefits, and we want to make sure that if something happens to you, any inheritance that comes from you doesn't endanger those benefits. Now, in the world of special needs trusts, there's three main types. The first is what we're talking about today, which is the first-party special needs trust. The second is a third-party special needs trust, which you can find other videos of on my YouTube channel. And the third is a pooled trust, another version of a trust that you can find on my YouTube channel as well. The third-party trust is a trust that's funded with money from third parties to benefit your family member, and the pooled trust is one that is managed by a not-for-profit or a charitable organization for the benefit of a variety of individuals who need a special needs trust. But today we're going to look at the first-party special needs trust, and there's a few requirements that you need to know about. The first is it has to be set up by a parent, a grandparent, a guardian, or a court. The second, it must be irrevocable. Now, irrevocable is one of those legal words that a lot of people hear and they aren't sure exactly what it means. When we're in the trust realm, what that means is your trust cannot be changed. It is set in stone. If you've put money into the trust, you can't then go back in and take it back out. Irrevocable trusts are often used for later in life planning to get assets out of your name to also preserve benefits that you may have at a later stage in life. So an irrevocable trust is a requirement if you're going to have a first-party special needs trust. The assets in the trust must actually belong to the beneficiary. So the third-party trust, the pooled trust, you can use other assets to fund those trusts. But in this case, the asset must be belonging to your child or your family member with special needs. Another interesting twist to a special needs trust that's a first party is the person has to be under 65. So there actually is an age requirement on these types of special needs trusts. And finally, you need to know that if you use a special needs trust, at the end of the trust, when your family member with special needs who's receiving government benefits dies, the government is entitled to reimbursement from money that's left in the trust. It's this reason that a lot of people say, wait a second, we're not sure that's the right trust for us. Now, you may say, I don't want the government to be reimbursed. I'd rather use a pooled trust so a charitable organization can get it, or a third-party trust so that the money can stay in our family. But there will be times when a first-party special needs trust may be the right choice for you. One of those can be if that family member is receiving an inheritance. That money is theirs, and let's say it wasn't properly planned for and put into another type of trust. It's going to come to them under the terms of a will. Then a first-party special needs trust is likely the best option for them. Another reason they may want to use the first-party special needs trust is if they've been in a lawsuit. Let's say there's a personal injury lawsuit or they've gone through a divorce and they're receiving a sum of money from that lawsuit. That is their money under the terms of the judgment, under the terms of the settlement, whatever they're getting. And if it's a judgment, it's going to come directly to them. If it's a settlement, hopefully you've worked with the right professionals to find a way to maybe get it into a third-party special needs trust or maybe get it into a pooled trust. But assuming it's straight money coming to them from a lawsuit, then that's an asset belonging to your family member with special needs, and a first-party special needs trust may be the way to go. Now, as you can tell, with these three different types of trust bouncing around, not everyone is in the right place for each one. It really depends on your family situation. It depends on the situation of your family member with special needs. So, if this is all confusing and you're not sure what you need to do, let's set up a legal strategy session. Go to my website, andrewmayers.com. There's a red button where you can schedule a legal strategy session. You'll be taken to my calendar, and let's set up a 15 or 20 minute initial call to go over your current situation and maybe go through some options and some good ideas to help you take those next steps. And if you're worried about some mistakes that you want to avoid, check out my website where we have a report, 7 special needs planning mistakes to avoid, that you can download for free. You'll learn more about the mistakes and the whole special needs trust planning area. If a first-party special needs trust is for you, we want to make sure it's done correctly.